Hey, it's Roger LeBlanc back again to take a look at the major Kentucky Derby preps as we approach the 2023 Kentucky Derby. I am the author of The Lazy Bettor's Guide to the Kentucky Derby. That was published 9 years ago. In those 9 years, our top selection in the Kentucky Derby has won 5 times, finished second 3 times. So it's a good method for picking live contenders in the Kentucky Derby. You can get it at our website, lazybettorusa.com. We have a print edition, electronic edition, and if you sign up for our Racetrack Super Scout service, you can get a free electronic copy of that book. That's at lazybettorusa.com. So we're going to take a look today at the Arkansas Derby. In this race, it's won by Angel of Empire, and he's number 6. We're going to roll the video on this. Jockey is Flavian Prat. He wears blue silks with a white cap, so keep your eye out for the blue silks, white cap, number 6. Angel of Empire gets a clean break, but not a fast one. After breaking about 7th of 10 horses, he settles in 7th place, well behind the fast early pace of the leaders in this race. As the horses enter the backstretch, you can see Angel of Empire running all alone in the gap between the first flight of horses and the small group at the rear. So he's well positioned, especially with the fast pace ahead of him. Shortly after the horses enter the far turn, Pratt asks Angel of Empire to pick up the pace. The result is looks impressive. It's a quick pounce on the outside to engage the front runners. While the front runners battled through fast early fractions, Angel of Empire had reserved his energy, and it shows here as he quickly moves up to take on the leaders. As they race around the final turn, you can see him gaining ground quickly, and the top of the stretch, the race is pretty much decided at that point. Angel of Empire surges to lead, eventually winning by 4 lengths. So the winning time for Angel of Empire here, the race looks really impressive. It looks like he made a big move, but the winning time suggests that he was just kind of rolling past very tired front runners, and the early fractions would support that view. They were quick. So his winning time was only the 16th fastest in the past 25 years, even though he zipped through the final half mile in very fast time. He once again showed a bit of sluggishness out of the gate. He's not a horse who's going to be forwardly placed in the Kentucky Derby. So he will not only have to deal with traffic problems in the 20-horse field, most likely, he'll also have to outrun in the late stages horses like Fort and Tappet, Trice, and Practical Move. So he really has his work cut out for him, and since his winning time was only 16th best in the past 25 years, the big question mark here whether he is fast enough to make up that ground in the Kentucky Derby or fast enough to pass those other closers in the late stretch. So he has the same late closing style as Instant Coffee, who is a heavy favorite in the Louisiana Derby and did not get the job done. Also, Hit Show has that same late closing style. He was the heavy favorite in the Wood Memorial, and he was beaten by a horse who hadn't won a graded stakes race before and was almost beaten by a horse who hadn't even won a maiden race. These horses in our Racetrack Super Scout service, we identified both Hit Show and Instant Coffee as false favorites because of their inability to put up a fast time. All the races are slow. So those horses hit a ceiling as they rise in class. They can put away weaker horses and be faster than non-graded stakes horses and fields full of allowance horses hoping to move up. But when they start getting to grade 1, grade 2 races with real legitimate contenders, they're just not fast enough to outfinish them. So that's what happened to Instant Coffee in the Louisiana Derby. And that's what happened to Hit Show in the Wood Memorial. We think that's what will happen to Angel of Empire in the Kentucky Derby. Stay tuned for more of our reviews of the major Kentucky Derby preps. Hit like, hit subscribe. You'll also see our interviews later in the year with handicapping author Mark Kramer, who brings a good international perspective to things. You can go to our website, lazybettorusa.com, pick up a copy of the Lazy Bettor's Guide to the Kentucky Derby, or you can get it free by signing up for the Racetrack Super Scout service at lazybettorusa.com. Thank you for watching, and hit like, subscribe, and catch our other reviews of major Derby preps.